Are you down with the clown? Because I'm down with the clown. I've always been down with the clown. So sexy. So I watched It Welcome to Derry episode 5 and we are back. My expectations were neutral. If you've watched my last 2 videos on Welcome to Derry, you know that I wasn't the biggest fan of those 2 episodes, which did make me lower my expectations overall. But did the episode meet my expectations? Yes. Yes, it did. This episode was great. After discovering Shaw's plans, Leroy takes his family to the military base. As keepers plan to handle rising town violence, military forces arrive on Nebolt Street while the children enter the sewers with a mission. Starting off with my positives, the characters. My favorite characters are still Lily, Ronnie, and Charlotte. I don't really have much to say in regards to the characters, but I will say that Marge is starting to grow on me. I'm starting to not dislike her. After her whole incident, she has become not insufferable, which is great. Now onto the story. A familiar face reunites with our new Losers Club, somehow still being alive, and we do find out what white woman Ronnie's dad was messing around with the night of the movie theater incident. The majority of this episode took place in the sewers, with both the children and the Derry military force going in and just doing their own little quests. There is a twist in this episode that I saw coming from a mile away because it literally didn't make any sense in the first place, so it didn't really shock me when it happened. It was predictable, and there also is a death in the episode that didn't really shock me. I did kind of see it coming. It was still effective nonetheless. But we finally get to see our favorite cutesy little dancing clown, which was great. It was such a great reveal. It was so sick. It was perfect. Literally right after the reveal happened, I kept thinking to myself, damn, I wish I could experience that for the first time again. Right after it happened. They cooked with that. In terms of the cinematography, tone, and pacing in the episode, it was all great as per usual, and when it comes to the effects, they looked better. You can definitely tell when an episode has a higher VFX budget in this show, because the VFX and CGI looked way better than it did in the last 2 episodes. When it comes to my mixed feelings for the episode, I don't have any, and when it comes to my negative feelings for the episode, I also don't have any. Overall, this episode was such an improvement from the last 2. I really enjoyed it. We're back. We are so back. I'm still going to manage my expectations for the show, but I'm really looking forward to these next episodes.